Jake Paul co-victim reveals bizarre offer to fight former world's strongest man Eddie Hall. Tyron Woodley has missed out on several big fights since leaving the UFC in 20-1. The former welterweight champion famously crossed over to boxing to face Jake Paul, who he took the distance when they first met before being badly knocked out in their December 2021 rematch. Woodley has fought since, but that doesn't mean the offers haven't been rolling in. Single quotes. The Chosen One recently revealed that he was approached about a short-notice clash with former world's strongest man Eddie Hall. Ultimately, Woodley opted against facing the 26-stone behemoth, who scored a savage co-win when he made his debut in the sport in a strange 2-1 fight with TikTok stars Jamil and Jamal Neffet. "I'm not down for these 3-week notice fights to build somebody else's name up," Woodley said on the Overdogs podcast. "You see the heavyweight dude that fought to Muthaf at one time at 365 pounds. Muthaf asked me to fight this dude on 3 weeks' notice in Ireland in MMA." Woodley went on to reveal he was much more interested into boxing offers he received from Floyd Mayweather and KSI, who he claims are facing him. "I was supposed to fight Floyd in June. It was never supposed to be John Gotti 3. That fight was me originally. I was supposed to fight KSI in January last year." He flaked out and took Dylan Donis. Woodley claims he also had an offer to fight former UFC star Mike Perry, who joined him on the podcast after his recent co-defeat to Paul. "I got offered to fight you, Mike," Woodley claimed. "I'm pretty sure you got offered to fight me. I said, I'm not fighting my dog for no peanuts. If we was gonna fight for real, we would have fought in the UFC. And that's a hard-ass fight. He at the top of the game." Despite his frustrations with fight politics, Woodley seems intent on returning to the ring. The 42-year-old believes either Nick or Nate Diaz would be the ideal opponent when he does. Nate and I have already kind of been talked about fighting on several times behind the scenes, he concluded. "I thought Nate and I boxing would make a lot of sense." As Woodley mentioned, Nick is booked to face Luke in the UFC. Nate is currently a free agent and looking for an opponent after outpointing Jorge Masvidal during their boxing rematch in July.